Good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Nick Haslam. This is Cosmic Surfers episode 50. Bit of a late night one, this one. Don't normally record right now, but wanted to get to this one. So, what I wanted to talk to you today is about personal law, LORE. It's a form of shadow work. Comes from the rebirthing breathwork tradition, which is all about allowing the body to return to its natural state from before imposition or before trauma from birth and things have happened in our lives. And personal law is a process where you essentially get to the core reasons, like the core mental blocks or the core story that we're telling ourselves that's in the way of us flourishing. So this can be anything, um, you know, I am blank. I'm not good enough, and that kind of thing. And so there's the subconscious or unconscious programming that's always running that gets in the way of us being who we truly are. And so I wanted to share that with you because that's something that I learned from Casey Blackburn, who was the first interview on the show. I encourage people that want to go deeper with that to reach out to her and to watch that interview. She's also very adept with Blue Lily. But that aside, so Pauline Win, I believe her last name is Win. So there's in the rebirthing breathwork tradition, there was Leonard Orr, who was the founder of it, and then there was another lady and her, and beautiful soul. But the personal law process is essentially sitting over from a practitioner and looking at them in the eyes and saying the first thing that comes up when they ask you a series of questions that kind of digs deeper and digs deeper and digs deeper to the core reasons. That like I just said, things are in our way. The biggest things that come up for us to be processed and cleared so we can return to our natural state. But what I wanted to share with you on the back of that is something that came from Pauline Win, and that is the phrase, everything is better than everything else. This one helps me, and maybe it'll help you too. And, I did a breathwork session a couple of days ago, doing my own processing, and actually around judgment. And I'll share with you a bit of my process. Yeah. And, I did the last reading on judgment in terms of, it was actually in the Epstein video, but self-judgment, we can be pretty harsh with ourselves. But the everything better than everything else, I guess it speaks a little bit to spiritual ego, but it's part of this mental process, and at least maybe like truth seekers or people that are wanting true information, or they want to go as deep as possible, and they want the very best practitioner and the very best lineage and the very best of everything. It can be a bit of a trap to be like, oh, this person's better than that person, and that's not completely in alignment, and to get the fullest, deepest, most professional, most in line, most organic, beyond this, and true knowledge and wisdom and all of that, it can feed itself. And so everything is better than everything else just reminds me to let go, to ease into things, and to allow things to come through, and to kind of be an antenna and to receive, empty my own cup, start listening more or talking less, and just allow things to receive and come naturally, and kind of less in that mental spiral of things out competing each other and comparing and what's better and all that kind of thing. And so it's not necessarily something that was related to me directly, but it did come up, and it's a reminder because it has come up previously, and it's just something that I really, really love, and I wanted to make sure that I shared shared it with you today. I think it's one of those things that just unlocks the mind, at least for me. So that's what I've got to share today. Everything is better than everything else. Much love. This is Nick Haslam of Cosmic Servers. Have a great one.